Hey everybody, Louisiana educator and musician Mickey Smith Jr. back at you once again for another exciting edition of Fundamentals, guys. Fundamentals, we're sharing the fundamentals today to help you grow and go to that next level as a musician. And for me, music has always been like a journey. It's no different than if you're riding in a vehicle with your adult, whoever your adult may be, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, Uncle Junebug, Aunt Nunu, and Cousin Tutu, whoever you might be and however you might be. Sometimes we're going down the road. Sometimes you may be taking a journey on a bike, on a bicycle. And then at some point you gotta know when the journey starts, okay? And watch this, most importantly, you gotta know when and where to, you guessed it, stop. Isn't stopping so important? I mean, you really need to know how to stop the vehicle when you're taking the journey. And music is no different. Just like I was riding this bicycle and this sign told me to stop. And I think we've all seen a stop sign before. Well, in music, there are signs. They do wonders. They do miracles. They tell us not only how loud or how soft to play, they tell us not only how long or how short to play, but they also tell us when to start and when to, you guessed it, stop, guys. So how am I gonna know when to stop? Well, it's a great question. It comes down to the lines. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. Somebody's like, Mickey, I'm so confused, man. It's so many lines. You gave us the staff, which was 5 lines and 4 spaces, and that's what we wrote the music on. Then you gave us another series of lines that go up and down. Not horizontal, not across like the staff, but vertical, up and down. And you can see these up and down lines divide or chop up the staff like slices in a pizza. And that made it a little bit easier for us to see in this case how many measures, how many bars, how many houses do you see right here? Well, I see 1, 2. And remember, we call the measures houses because somebody lives in them, if you remember, right? So in those houses, you even see that there's the quarter note. We went over that on the last video. Now, before we go any farther, I know there's somebody out there that's super confused because right now, they're like, hey, Mr. Smith, hey, Mr. Mickey, you showed us the quarter note looked like that. The stem, the line was going up. And now all of a sudden, the stem or the line is going down. Does that make a difference? Well, to explain this to you, I'm going to bring my friend Gertrude out. This is Gertrude the Gator, all right? Now, I've just introduced you to my friend. This is Gertrude. Now, it doesn't matter whether I have Gertrude going straight up or whether I hang on to Gertrude by her tail and she's straight down. Her identity never changed, guys. She's still the same, whether she's up or down. And the same is true even with us. Sometimes we're in a good mood or a bad mood. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but our identity never changes. You're still the same that you were. So the same thing with this quarter note. It's still a quarter note. It still gets 1 beat, 1 boom, 1 room, 1 beat, 1 feet per note, okay? Now that was the last lesson, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But I will say today, you gotta be a music detective, guys. If you wanna know whether it's time to stop or something else, you have to look at the end of the music. See, at the end of the music, oh, it's not a rainbow. When I was a kid, they used to tell me at the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold. But at the end of the music, there's a story to be told. Now watch this. At the end of the music, if you watch carefully from now on, you'll see this thing called a double bar. Ooh, now somebody guessed it. The double bar line is exactly what we think it is. It's exactly what we think it is. It's a bar that's got 2 lines. A bar line that's got 2 lines, a double bar. And the last part of the double bar is usually a little bit thicker. You've seen how I've drawn that in. Now watch this. The staff goes all the way to the end. Man, I'm gonna try to make this super thick so we can see it. And it's a series of 2 lines. 1 line is a skinny line, and the next line is a little bit bolder, a little bit fatter, a little bit thicker line right there. And when you see those 2 lines, it tells us to stop. That's what that means. It means stop. I even got the sign right there. You can't miss that one. So if I were to count this, and I want you to count it with me after I demonstrate it, we would stop right here. For example, 2 up, ready? I would say 1, 2, 3, 4. Next measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we stop. Notice I didn't stop right here. Just because there was a single bar, that doesn't mean stop, right? That does not mean stop. You just keep on going. Matter of fact, I'm going to write that here. Keep on going. Why? Because we're looking to the end. If I were to have you count it with me, I think you have all the tools now to do it correctly. Don't you agree? I want you to try it with me. Let's count it together. 2 up, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we stop. There's nothing to say after 4. The only thing there is to do is to stop, right? Now, if I were to play that on a musical instrument, a couple things I'd have to do. I'd have to look at where it is on the staff, okay? If this is treble clef, which we're going to get more into, I'm going to talk more about, then this would be E, G, B, D, F. Every good boy does fine, okay? Every good boy does fine. Every good boy does fine. E on the first line, G on the second, B on the middle line, D on the fourth line, F on the top line. And by knowing where it's at on the staff, 5 lines, 4 spaces, it tells me where to put my fingers on the instrument. So I'm going to play an F, and for all my musicians out there, no matter what instrument you play, there's always a fingering chart you can look at. So our fingering charts tell us where to put our fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, and let's see if I get it right. I'd like you to count it. Remember, when I play it, it should sound like this. It should sound like 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's silent. Let's see if we got it. 2 up. Ready? Go. I think I made it. I think I made it. Let's do it one more time. Count along with me this time. 2 up. Ready? Go. Fantastic, fantastic. So we got through it. Now, the question is, sometimes you like it. It's so good, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, guys. Come on, I'm from Louisiana. In Louisiana, we like our folks, our people, we like our food, right? And we like to have fun. And food's a big part of what we do. So we like to eat. I like to eat too. It may not look like it, but I love to eat. So if I go to that buffet, I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna put it on 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 repeat. Do you get the idea? That means I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back over and over. So watch this. There's a way to do that in music. In music. Now watch this. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to confuse anybody. So I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take it slow. Is that okay, guys? Watch this. This same music can sound totally different if I add one key element. Technically 2 key elements. Watch this. There's 2 little dots I have to add. When I add these little dots, can you see them? Can you see them from where you're at? Those 2 little dots. When I add the 2 little dots, then that automatically goes from being a double bar to being now a, watch this, repeat sign. Now I have a repeat sign. So watch this. The first time we did it, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. You remember that? That was the double bar. Real quick, when we stop like this, what is that called, guys? A double bar. But watch this. Now, if I put the 2 dots on it, now it has a different message. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't stop. Keep on going. Repeat it. I go back to the beginning and I do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? So with the repeat sign, we don't stop. Do not stop. You go back immediately and you do it again. Okay? So now we're going to take it slow. Let's see if we can do it. Count with me, guys. Count with me. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1, 2. Good. 3, 4. Keep on going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we stop. You stop the second time after you repeat it. Not like to demonstrate it, okay? And to demonstrate it, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, guys. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So I'm gonna start off with F, F, F. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change these so you can hear my little song I'm about to make. Remember what I said before, that if we change the location of the note on the staff, then it changes the sound, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about this more later, but I'm going to put a little flat sign right here. That's going to be super important. I don't want to get into all the details of it right now, but it's going to be super important. And then watch this. I'm going to do something that we haven't talked about in a while. I'm going to do something that is super important to you every day, and it's important that you get a little bit of this every day. I'm going to talk about the rest. See, we all have to rest sometime, okay? But rest is not what you think, guys. It's not taking a nap. Rest just simply means that there's a pause, there's a silence, if you will. So the symbol for rest is this. And each one of these rests, watch this, is like their own little beat, their own little boom, their own little room. So I have one room of sound, one room of silence, followed by another room of silence, and followed by the fourth room of silence. And I count these sounds and silences. I count them all. So real quick, what number would this be? This would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3. Even though the note is different now, it's still the same beat. It's like a race. It's still in 3rd place, 4th place. And then we keep on going, and we say it again. We say what? 1, and then we're silent on 2. We're silent on 3. We're silent on 4. And then we repeat back and do it all over again. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm going to take it slow. But remember, when we get to the end, don't stop. Keep on going. Repeat it. Repeat and keep on going. Here we go, guys. Let's try it. 1, up, 2, up. Ready? Go. Rest, rest, repeat. Rest, 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 and we stop because it's the second time. Hey, guys. We just took you through a lot of information. I tried to take it slow. I didn't want to go too fast because I didn't want you to give up. I didn't want you to stop on me. But watch this. If you're having a little difficulty with this, do me a favor. Don't stop. Just put the video on repeat, guys, and keep going. Keep working at it until you understand it. And if you really have a question, you can message me at MickeySmithJr.com or even in the comments section below, guys. Go ahead and put your questions out and be happy to help you. And at this time, it's all about us just continuing our journey. Don't stop the journey, guys. Don't stop believing. Keep on going, guys. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I want you to prove to me that you understand how to do this. Can you, wherever you're at, can you draw a double bar? Can you draw, get a piece of paper. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you got to put the video on pause, do it for me right now. And go ahead and get a piece of paper. And I want you to draw for me a double bar. Now remember, a double bar, just to review, is one line, one skinny line, and then one fat line at the end of the staff. Draw a double bar. And then after you do that, let's get really crazy with it. I want to see, can you do the same thing and this time put 2 dots? That's called a repeat sign. And then I want you to write which one is which. Next to your double bar, write the word double bar. And then can you remember what a double bar means? And write the definition of the double bar next to it after you draw it. And then for the repeat sign, okay, after you draw it, Can you remember what the definition of the repeat sign is? I want you to write that down too, guys, on a piece of paper. Hey, write it down, make it plain. Hey, I'm so proud of y'all. Thank you again for joining me on the journey. I hope this is helping you guys. Let me know, is this helpful? Are you understanding the concepts? That's what it's all about, helping you guys grow and go to that next level. Thank you for taking the journey with me. I hope you'll keep on going, guys. And please know that you're loved, you're valued, and you're wanted. And it's my honor. I'm humbled to be able to share this beautiful thing called music with you today. So let's keep on going. Let's keep on growing. Let's discover the sound, guys, and stay connected with me. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget, MickeySmithJr.com.